Hey, what do you say, everybody? Hope you're having a good Friday, getting ready for the weekend here. Wanted to talk about the subject of vaccines today. I say vaccines because there's several manufacturers apparently that are getting in on the scheme and all the dollars that go along with it. But let's talk about vaccines. Obviously, we're talking about COVID-19. So, yes or no? How do you feel about it? My opinion is right now is that I'm on the fence, leaning no. Um, Now, with that, there's going to be probably some hiccups. However, everybody has to make their own decisions accordingly. But I think the reality is that uh, the government is likely going to, with this, if the current election results stay true, which I hope they don't, but if they do, and is what it is, they're likely going to weaponize this vaccine. And what I mean by that is they are likely going to make it compulsory for the public to take the vaccines in order to you being able to utilize certain government services, i.e., um, unemployment benefits, um, passport renewals, um, freedom of movement. You may not be able to pass through a checkpoint because you don't have the barcode or the bracelet or the stamp or whatever the case may be to show that you've got the vaccine. They also could tie it to like food distribution. If we continue to have this food shortage that people are predicting that is going to get worse, in order for you to reap the benefits of food lines or food giveaways, sustenance, you may have to have the vaccine in order to get that. You may have to have it to buy bang sticks, freedom seeds, and freedom seed dispensers. Who knows? Um, Anything the government funds or controls that is utilized by the public, they could weaponize and make vaccine inoculations compulsory for you to entertain or enjoy those services that the government provides. Something to consider. You know, Again, we prep for a reason, and some of us prep heavier than others. But this is another one of those avenues that uh, I would say people probably consider in prepping is further government constriction of freedoms. And again, I'm leaning towards no because I don't know enough about it, and I don't trust the people that are producing it, and I don't trust the people that are distributing it. And I'm not talking about the military. I'm talking about what I should say is the people administering it. I don't have a problem with the military distributing the vaccines, but as far as once it gets to where it's supposed to go, I have a little bit of a distrust there of how it's going to be handled from that point. Let's say the end user point. Um, with that, you're probably going to see frontline workers and first responders be first in line for this. And those poor people are probably going to have to do it just to keep their medical insurance and their jobless benefits or their workers' comp, or if they get sick or hurt, their insurance might not cover them if they didn't get the vaccine. So teachers could be in the same boat. Again, anything the federal government funds could be tied to this vaccine. So first responders and frontline healthcare workers are of extreme concern to me for being forced to take this vaccine without all the data being in. It's really, really fast. And God bless the people doing all this stuff and trying to get it out there. But still, that's not necessarily giving me a comfort that I need to make a decision on that. I realize people are working around the clock and busting their tails. But I also realize that it's moved very, very fast, and I'm not there yet. So, with that being said, I would encourage everybody to obviously continue to stockpile the therapeutics that you can get over the counter. Your non-prescription meds, your pain relievers, your cold and flu therapeutics, your vitamin C's, your other vitamins and supplements that you need, your over-the-counter meds, and don't forget the stuff that the kids need too. Pain relievers for kids are big time. Cold and flu as well. I would really encourage everybody to stay on that. And of course, following up with your over-the-counter stuff is getting your prescription meds refilled. I believe there's going to be a little bit of a gray area here going forward, and at least in the interim, where it's going to be pretty dicey, or at least discouraged to get out and go places. So I think anything you can get done right now in the month of December, you need to get done. And just keep stocking it up. Keep stocking it up. And, continue to encourage each other, continue to pray, continue to reach out for those Bang Stick and Freedom Seed items, those Freedom Seed dispensers, and the other things that you deem appropriate with regards to self-defense and general good health and care of your family and home, business, friends, etc., etc., etc. It's an interesting time, and it doesn't seem like anybody really cares about fraud except we the people, and looks like the politicians are just wagging the dog, which is an even more dangerous scenario. So I really hope that people hold the politicians accountable for this, because in the end, we're the only ones that can really do it. We're the ones, we the people are the ones that have the ultimate decision on holding the government accountable and keeping them from going tyrannical. So I don't think a lot of us are there yet. I think some people are, but I think the majority are not. But I think that we need, as a people, as the shareholders of this country, we need to be prepared to make those decisions going forward, depending on what we see. But I'm not confident in these politicians in doing the right thing for we the people, because they're part of the swamp for a reason. Anyway, hope you have a good weekend. I'll probably see you this weekend at some point. Keep prepping, stack it deep, and always remember, long live the Republic.